From the east, house of light, may wisdom dawn in us so we may see all things in clarity. From the north, house of night, may wisdom ripen in us so we may know all from within. From the west, house of transformation, may wisdom be transformed into right action so we may do what must be done. From the south, house of the eternal sun, may right action reap the harvest so we may enjoy the fruits of planetary being. From above, house of heaven, where star people and ancestors gather, may their blessings come to us now. From below, house of earth, may the heartbeat of her crystal core bless us with harmonies to end all war. From the center, galactic source, which is everywhere at once, may everything be known as the light of mutual love. Ayun Hunabku Evamaya Imaho. Ayun Hunabku Evamaya Imaho. Ayun Hunabku Evamaya Imaho. Welcome to another edition of Vegetable Soup for Women. Tonight, let's talk about women and how we can overcome anything, even depression and even synthetic hair. Welcome to the village. Welcome to my living room at the village in the house, tiny house living. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Carefree. Welcome. If this is your first time on Viada's Tiny House Village, thank you for joining me. And please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I send out a notice every time I do a show, because there's so many people I notice have not subscribed. So please just check the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that you'll get notified with any videos showing up that are going to help us evolve. This is the time. This is the time. We just went through this major energetic shift of the planets moving and grooving. And I saw a video I'm going to share with you today from Dr. Mumbi in Kenya, who said, now what do we do? We went through this major shift of a moon eclipse and the 3rd of March, and all this energy is just swirling around us. I felt so weird today, and I thought, okay, this is the aftermath of the solar. So I want everybody to just feel free to feel different, to feel weird, and realize that we are going through a major energy shift. So don't worry, don't panic. It's all good. And we're going to talk about that a little later. But we also need to talk about, so again, like and subscribe, but we got to talk about what's going on with women today. Women are very successful lately, but I saw a report that said more women are on antidepressants. Like, what is this all about? And I couldn't find the exact video, but it was a long interview of a woman talking about how the amount of antidepressants being prescribed for women is up substantially. I'm like, whoa, what's that mean? It means everything that we are already familiar with a woman's body, hormonal jumps and things moving, that we are more sensitive. We're baby makers. 9 months, our body is programmed to carry new life, new sparks for 9 months. It's a portal. Our body is a portal that carries life. So we got to talk a little bit about that, as well as what's going on with the hair. Again, they got a new report out that says they're poisoning you. Yeah, they are actually putting chemicals in these hair, synthetic hair, human hair, whatever, to reduce your power. We're going to look at that too. So first, I always introduce you, if you don't know yet, to this great book that I contributed to. And I say great because 9 people came together and contributed stories to nourish women's bodies, mind, and finances. Why women? Well, I watched the movie Straw by Tyler Perry, and it was so depressing and so pessimistic about what can happen to a woman that I talked to a friend and said, we need to bring some solutions to this type of entertainment that's out there that just depicts women as going through the worst situation with no solutions. This movie did not bring any solutions whatsoever. So this book is the answer to the movie Straw and every woman's challenge that she's going through in 2026. Really, it brings the solutions for you. And if you want to get a hold of it, it's 9 different authors came together miraculously and offered their inspiration, their stories, their journey on how you can overcome anything, body, mind, and finances. A very spiritual work went into this book. So you can get a copy of this book by sending me a cash app or any amount. I'm at the point where I just want to get this book out to you, these stories out to you, because what I see going on in our society, especially now with a new war, is just more anxiety, more fear, more worry. And I do believe this book can help to eliminate or reduce some of your fear and worries. So just send a cash app with your name and email, and I will send you the PDF of this amazing book. Okay. So, and I'll bring that up later. So let's talk a little bit about what successful women are going through. Why are they depressed? This is something women should be really aware of. Let's see. I don't know. I think I lost it. Be more aware of. Women, if you are successful, you should be more aware of it than anyone else, because there are just more and more challenges coming up for all of us, but especially women. And we are, as I said, the baby makers. We are producing new life. And I just want all you women to be more conscious, more aware. We are moving quickly in 2026 into more consciousness. And I'm excited about that. And so I especially want women to take better care of themselves so that the men can become better. When women are healthier, I think the men will naturally become healthier, because we will set the example, and we can then have healthy conversations. So let's look at this report as to why women have more mental health risk factors than men, because that's really what's going on. I want you to just understand, what is going on in women's bodies. That more women are on antidepressants than men. What's going on with that? So let's just take a look at this report. March is International Women's Health Month, or Her Story Month. So we want to help the women this month as much as possible to become more aware and conscious of how to take the
Women's Month. It's aimed to celebrate women's achievements and raise awareness for women's equality. Now, research has shown that women experience more risk factors in mental health than men. Here to talk about this research is our wellness expert, Heather Hans. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be with you.
So what does this research show for women's health?
Yeah, so first of all, the World Health Organization has declared that women's mental health is seriously unequal, and that the research shows that twice as many women experience anxiety, depression, and PTSD than men. And that creates inflammation in the body that can lead to heart problems, poor sleep, lack of exercise, addictions, unhealthy food choices. And so it's really hard for women to maintain their mental health and well-being because they face greater economic pressures, they have less time, energy, resources, and even awareness about mental health issues and the treatments. And it's been found that when they do seek treatment, they're over-medicated. So it's a big public health issue.
What starts this off in the first place in terms of like women being doubled to see the anxiety and depression and PTSD?
Yeah, so there are a lot of factors. One of them is that women earn less in the labor market and have a higher poverty rate. So it's estimated that between 17 and 20% less is what women earn on the whole. But self-employed women, the US Census found that self-employed women earn about 31% less than self-employed men. Women with bachelor's degrees earn 30% less than men with bachelor's degrees. And women managers earn about 23% less. And women's labor is so devalued that when they enter an occupation, the average pay for that profession goes down when they enter in large numbers. So even female-dominated occupations, even in those, men are paid more. So that's one thing. Another thing is that women provide 50% more child care, and that's all types of care. You know how much it takes to raise a child. And so, this is regardless of whether both parents work full-time, what the family structure is. They've still been found to do double the work, whereas men are found to take more leisure time. And then one other factor, there are many others, but one other big one is that 1 in 3 women at least is a victim of violence, and especially in their closest relationships where they want to feel safe. 41% have felt threatened physically in their intimate relationships. And I believe it's 25% have psychological abuse going on. That's like dismissive or controlling behavior in their intimate relationships, which is double the amount of men.
Wow. So, what can be done to change the statistics?
Yeah, because this is a big public health issue and it has costs for our whole society. What's recommended is that women focus on their strengths, not dwell on the inequality, and then get support, not just mental health support, but support from organizations that are creating change for women.
Clearly a lot needs to be done to move it forward.
Yeah.
Oh, Heather, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome back. We were looking at the South.
So why are we not talking about this more? Because it just seems like distractions like wars and more rumors of wars are taking away from the personal care that's needed for our women, our children, our families. There are so many distractions that women have to just turn their phones off. Really, to improve your health, turn your phone off. This is my recommendations for all our women and even men, and especially our youth. Turn the phone off, put the phone down, because the distractions are going to keep you from focusing on the fly element, and that is first love yourself. You have so much going on that phone, what our monks called your lover, that you forget that I'm more important than anything going on that phone. You got to just go outside in nature, take time in nature, and just figure out what is it I need most today. We are starting off, those of us who followed the monks for 111 days and 2,000 miles, we start off our day with, today is going to be my peaceful day. I tell you, it's worked miracles in my life so far. When you start your morning off with, today is going to be my peaceful day, actually writing that down and then speaking it out loud with your voice, the universe, spiritual energy is going to help us, because we're in a place right now, spiritually, cosmically, as I said, planets are just moving about crazy and creating even more uproar energy, that this is a time to get really radical on how to take care of your mental health. And I say, start your day with, today is going to be my peaceful day. Speak it out loud, write it down, and don't stop. Be consistent, and you'll see miracles. Now, on the other hand, there are things that we can do to prevent mental health. And this report that I saw about synthetic braids under investigation. Why in the world would they want to investigate hair, synthetic braids? I believe personally there's a conspiracy to poison the minds of women who wear synthetic braids and hair. I personally have seen with my own eyes every major conflict that I see on the internet, YouTube, TikTok, anything going on Twitter, whatever we call it. There seems to be hair involved. It's like, I'm like, all of a sudden I'm like, why is every conflict with women and people having, I'm seeing hair, false hair, braids, everything. There's something to that, brothers and sisters. And I say brothers because if you're living with a woman who's wearing these synthetic hairs, you need to be having a conversation about their health. So let's just play this investigative report that came out and has been coming out for a while now. This is not really new, but it's still being brought out that synthetic braiding is under investigation. Why? Because they have found so many toxins. And I believe this is the one that showed 100% of the braids and hair that was tested had serious toxic levels in it. So please listen and take note, and let's decide what is the solution.
Emergency.
A new study finds harmful cancer-causing chemicals in certain synthetic braiding hair products. Channel 2's Audrey Washington spoke with some health experts and social justice scholars about why those harmful products, Audrey, are mostly
100%. They didn't say 50%. So that to me is an intentional effort to harm women who are wearing this hair.
marketed to Black women.
Right. The report about cancer-causing chemicals found in synthetic braiding hair is sending shockwaves through the beauty industry. But now some health professionals believe these products that are targeted to Black women and girls specifically are a form of environmental racism.
You can dress it up or down because of the curls.
By now, we've all seen them. The flashy beauty supply ads usually displayed in Black neighborhoods that promote braiding hair products. But recently, some of those products were tested and the results are disturbing.
Not knowing if I may be a candidate of cancer in the future or now, I don't know.
A Consumer Reports study found cancer-causing chemicals in all 10 brands of braiding hair tested. 3 had the chemical benzene.
Benzene is mostly linked to leukemias.
Chemist and Emory University professor of environmental health, Carmen Marcet, explained how the chemical disrupts the body.
And it's this chemical that can go in and bind to your DNA and lead to mutations. And so it's that what could go on to form a cancer.
We reached out to all 10 companies whose products were tested. Only 2 responded. Both companies stated their products are safe and questioned the testing methods. But Dr. Marcet says benzene doesn't need to be ingested in order to be harmful.
It's near your face, so that's in your breathing zone.
In 2024, I first spoke with Dr. Marcet after the FDA proposed a ban on certain chemical hair straighteners that were found to cause cancer. Those products mostly marketed and used by Black women and girls. So I had to ask, Is the placement of these products in majority Black communities a form of environmental racism?
I think it plays a big part. I mean, it's really a history of these types of products being marketed to Black women.
It's a pollutant, it's a toxin.
Professor Dr. Tara Taylor with Morehouse College.
I would definitely say that racism is at the core with regards to when any time a particular group is disproportionately impacted.
This is, in my mind, a public health emergency.
Dermatologist Dr. Aaliyah Brown has treated patients who developed serious scalp and hair rashes from synthetic braids. She says the rashes combined with the new cancer risk should sound health alarms nationwide.
Unfortunately, there also are some biases that exist with healthcare and people of color and disparities.
Hairstylist Dion James tells me she developed health issues after decades of braiding and inhaling fumes from synthetic hair.
I have suffered from benign tumors, so now I'm starting to think that maybe it may correlate to the hair.
Is this braiding hair poisoning Black women?
Of course it is.
Oh my goodness. Can you believe she actually was that bold about it?
The dog and I will be homeless. You know, that's what I'm looking at right now.
This retired Volusia County man.
So let's take this a little serious, sisters, and let's watch some more. Let's not depend on one report. There are several reports, and I'm going to show you a couple of more just so we really understand the seriousness of this vanity, of this choices we're making for whatever reasons. Let's just look at this seriously if we want to prevent disease, because that's what it has come down to, is the idea of preventing disease. Are you poisoning? Are braids poisoning you? Here's another report for us.
This is French curl braids.
Braids.
Would normally have braids in 24/7.
The way this hair about to be slayed, baby.
But it's the style that we've all known to protect our hair, quietly putting us in danger.
2 times it's happened to me. Very nasty looking sores on the back of my neck.
Mega companies selling us synthetic hair you may find at the beauty supply.
All of them have some type of chemical at this point.
It has been tearing some of us up.
My scalp is pretty much burning.
So the Shade Room, we flew to New York.
So we've been here for about 2 hours.
Pressing the companies that make our hair products, but don't look like us.
What are you guys working on specifically?
Those same companies at the center of a shocking consumer report that found chemicals, benzene, acetone, lead, in synthetic braiding hair.
Gutted. I was gutted.
The dare to know what's in your hair. I'm Justin Carter, and this is a TSR Investigate special report. But before we get into it, roommates, make sure you go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel, where you can find full and exclusive episodes of this show and more. We're here at Nadine's Braiding Shop in Bowie, Maryland. It's right outside of Baltimore, where they spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in braid hair every single month. The secret sauce here is that they're 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can get your hair done at 3 a.m., 7 a.m., 10 p.m. if you want. But what struck us at the Shade Room is a disturbing report from Consumer Reports that suggested that there's harmful chemicals and carcinogens in our synthetic braiding hair, the ones that could be making us sick.
You have how many braiders?
We have over 500 right now.
It's Nadine Drico's $1 million business.
You a millionaire? I keep that answer to myself.
An immigrant from Cameroon, she moved here in 2009 for a better life, and she certainly achieved it. Her viral 24/7 hair braiding salon, Nadine's, it's quadrupled over the last 3 years. Braids are in and always has been.
Medium boho braids.
This is French curl braids.
Have you ever had an issue with synthetic hair at all?
No, I've never had any reactions. No issues. It's always been something I most likely will go towards.
How much hair do you buy in a given month?
No, we purchase over $200,000 hair a month.
Marketing and operations director Brandy Smith, she took us to the back to see for ourselves.
So this is the French curl hair. French curl is becoming very popular.
Another popular one too, we're not seeing the ingredients.
Nothing but hair. This is Bobby Boss. Bobby Boss braid hair.
Introducing.
So to be fair, there is a woman who says there is such a thing as non-toxic braids, non-toxic hair. So I want to give that person an opportunity to share some information. Let's see what this opposite view has to say about actually non-toxic hair, which she is saying is a possibility. So let's listen up.
A hyperallergenic product for hair braiding. The founder is Khadija Doso of Doso Beauty.
It is pre-stretched, itch-free. Hypoallergenic braiding hair is the focus of Doso Beauty, founded in 2018 by Khadija Doso. I am a West Philly girl. She's local, but the brand is international. We ship internationally at least 10 times a week. Because she paid attention to the needs of customers with sensitive scalps like hers.
So a little bit about Khadija Doso is she's a Hampton University graduate and a winner of the Black Ambition Prize. So that just lets me know that she was very ambitious about getting this product out on the market. And I am so happy to introduce it to my channel because although it was founded in 2018, I feel like there's still not enough people, consumers of braiding hair that's not really getting the message that this type of hair actually exists.
Are you tired of having an itchy scalp every time you get your hair braided? Last year, Consumer Report found chemicals that may cause cancer in some of the most popular braiding hair brands, and 9 out of the 10 brands tested had lead in them. I don't know about you, but I've been getting my hair braided since I was a little kid, which means we have been exposed to chemicals for decades. And that also means many of us have been experiencing allergic reactions for a very long time. So I'm going to share with you guys 6 Black-owned, non-toxic braiding hair brands. 5 are based in the US, 1 is based in the UK, but I need you guys to do me a favor. Once I give you this list, I need you to go down the list, go on a deeper dive into each brand, look at the reviews, do some research to determine which brand is going to be best for you. I've only used 1 brand on this list so far. I've heard of a few, some are new to me, but I want you guys to take this information that I'm providing and then do your own deep dive to figure out which brand is right for you. There is something for everybody based on color options, based on bundle length, based on price point. There is something.
So this woman at least is doing the due diligence of offering names of companies that claim to be non-toxic and safer. And let's see, we've got a comment here from 963B for wonderful book. She's talking about vegetable soup. I believe that's Dr. D, who read the book and really profited from it. She said it's educational. So that's just a plug for our vegetable soup for women book. And as we continue to talk about things that are going to help us improve our life and be healthier, the key is to always do your research. Do your research on anything you're buying these days. Hair products. I ordered some oil for my hair that guaranteed healthier hair, and my scalp was just itching all the time. Every time when I started using it, I just was itching more and more. And then next thing I knew, I had a spot on my head that was so sensitive. No more. And I haven't done the research about it, but I just trusted this product. It came up on Facebook, and I thought, and it looked, all these healthy oils in it. And the one thing that was kind of a red flag for me is there were lots of ingredients in this hair product. I think there were maybe 15 or something like that. And I'm very conscious or aware of any product that has more than just 3 ingredients in it. That should be a clue for all of us to do your research and really take note of how many ingredients are in it. Now, if you buy hair, if you're having hair put on your head, you don't really know what ingredients are in that hair unless you can get the package from the hairstylist that you're using. These days, you better know, because Cancer and disease is better if you prevent it. If you prevent, the best cure for disease is prevention. That's what one woman said recently who died of breast cancer. Her last words were the best cure were prevention. So I strongly, strongly encourage you to always, number one, read ingredients. If you're using hair products, and especially synthetic hair, even natural hair, I would just read the ingredients. Because as I said, like buying a natural product for my own hair turned out to be discomfort, itching, and then even a sore. So I put that product aside. I'm back to making my own with almond oil, rosemary oil, and vitamin E. That's the three ingredients that I primarily make for my hair. Rosemary essential oil, vitamin E, and almond oil, or sometimes jojoba, jojoba oil. And then I have no itch, no discomfort, no sores coming on. So this just happened to be a day where I had braids in my hair and I didn't have time to take them out. But I always love to wear colorful head coverings rather than wigs and braids. That's just me. And I don't have the budget for it, to be honest with you. I don't have the budget for buying hair and going to a hair. I haven't been to a hairdresser in probably over 30 years. And my natural hair is healthy. And every day, I would say for the longest time, thank you for my healthy head of hair. And I have really a good healthy head of curls on my top of my head. I don't show them all the time, but I just love putting color on top of my hair and being more culturally addressed. And so I pray that more women, melanin women, will start loving their natural hair and wearing colorful head coverings if you have to get over the fact that our low self-esteem has motivated us to do more than just let our curls shine. We have, Black women especially, have grown up in a society that says straight hair is better, blonde hair, blue hair, any kind of hair, as long as it's straight, is better than the curls that came out of this head from birth. So I strongly encourage and hope that to prevent disease in your life, that you start looking at alternatives and options for wearing your hair, styling your hair, even if it's a colorful wrap like this or something. Be your creative self. We have so much creative energy inside of us that it really is time to start exercising that creativity. We need more and more to exercise our creativity in 2026, because this is a year of unity. 2026 adds up to 1. And this is the year when you are in alignment with the heavens, the cosmic order, the most high creator of the universe, sacred geometry, which is your curls. You're going to be blessed beyond measure, I assure you. You're going to be blessed beyond measure when you get into alignment with sacred geometry, which is who the most high is. Sacred geometry is everywhere, and that's who our creator is. So I want to play a message from Dr. Mumbai, who says, how do we tap in to the powerful energy of this only blood moon lunar eclipse we just experienced yesterday? There was a full moon out there. I didn't see the blood moon, but I felt that full moon. I think I'm still feeling it. So I want us to check the words of Dr. Mumbai about how do we tap in to the powerful energy of this only blood moon that we've experienced. It hasn't been complete yet. And so let's just take in the wisdom of this woman and listen to how you can become more of your powerful self.
Family, and welcome to Dr. Mumbi Spirituals. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. So, it's the 333 blood moon lunar eclipse, the only lunar eclipse of 2026, happening today in Pacific time at 3:33 a.m. I went out there, yeah, for all the way in Kenya, family. I went out there and moon bathed. That moon was so bright, and oh, it just feels like the end of an era, family. It feels like the end of an era. And a lot of you guys were asking me, what can we do to make the most of this energy? It's nothing too deep, family. It's nothing too ritualistic. I think religion messed a lot of folk up. All you need to do is just take the time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, a good 30 minutes, however much time you need today. And by the way, this energy lasts for the next 17 days. So until March 17th. So until March 17th, whenever you have time, just reflect on your journey to this point, from birth to this point, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows. See it as a story that will never come back, right? You can also call in the spirit, the Most High Creator, your ancestors, your guides, to reveal to you, because everything was either a lesson or a blessing. And I mean, a favor. So ask for that revelation so that you can make peace with it. Because that world is gone, family, and you see it. So that energy is still going on today. If you can take advantage of it today, do it. I'm a writer, so I always write everything out, the things I'm releasing, and then I burn it over a candle and, invoke the ancestors to help release that, because everything is in the mind first. And so we have to release it, and the heart as well. So we have to release it from the mind and from the heart. So release it. Feel the old world falling away and celebrate the final fall of Babylon. And as you let this go, family, whatever it is in your life, the circumstances, the people, the places, you're making room for your new position in the new earth. I told you, there's a convergence coming. And it's going to be like when the Holy Spirit hit the upper room kind of vibes. And you just have to be ready in your heart and in your mind for the magnificence of that moment, so that you can go as high as is possible for you. Stay uplifted.
You can't say it any better. Stay uplifted. Prepare yourself for an evolution coming your way in the next 2 weeks, even. Prepare yourself. And that means taking account of what you're putting on your head. What are you covering your head with every day? Are you getting outside and getting as much sun as you can to activate the hormones? Even the topic today, successful women are more depressed, probably because they're spending more time inside buildings and in front of computers and not getting enough sun. So one of the solutions for women who are successful, making a lot of money, is you've got to take time to fly. First, love yourself by getting out in the sun every day, even if your lunch break should be out in the sun eating your lunch. If you're a successful woman, high paid in the corporate world, get out in the sun every day and walk around if you can on your lunch break. Don't just sit at your desk. Don't be multitasking. Take time out every day for you. As Dr. Mumby said, this is a high time for you to prepare yourself for what's coming. The best is coming your way if you are loving yourself more and taking account, as she said, of what has happened in your life over the past few years. What are the lessons that you were meant to learn to help you go forward? What is the grief or the unforgiveness or the depression or sadness? What are they meant to teach you so that you can let go of those low frequency emotions of grief, unforgiveness, depression, sadness. How can you tap into your new energy of joy and peace? Yes, even with a war going on in Iran or in the Middle East, it seems to be spreading and blowing up. But take account of who you are in this world and how you can become better and stop the war within. One of the reasons we have all this fighting and bombing, and because so many people are at war within themselves. And it really is time for us to stop the war inside. Wake up every morning. Today is going to be my peaceful day, so that that energy can filter out into the cosmos, into your family, into your universe, and bring more and more people in alignment with the peace that the Creator would have us enjoy. This chaos is necessary, I think, because of all the people in my life who are sharing with me their sadness, their grief over the many last 47 years, I think it is, of their relatives in Iran being slaughtered, depressed, oppressed, women, the best situation or example of oppression could probably be seen in Iran. As much as you think as a woman that you're not getting the right salary for the work you're doing, you're not getting the right treatment, just think about the women in Iran who have been totally oppressed, killed, murdered for their beliefs, for their behavior. Now this hope has arisen for many of the women and even men in Iran. Maybe war is the solution. We hope this will bring a better day for all of the Iranian people. We just hope. And in the meantime, the maniacs are saying, well, who can we bomb next? Who can we bomb next? So just be prepared in your own body, in your own mind. Be prepared with peace so that we don't contribute anymore to the wars out there. So this is all the message for today. I hope for all you successful women out there, keep going, but take account of your time to be in peace, your time to take better care of yourself. And women, these braids and wigs have got to go. It's a conspiracy of sorts because they know they have the data out there. You know, we have data centers popping up everywhere because of AI, artificial intelligence. And if you were to ask AI or ChatGPT any question about why Black women are wearing wigs and weaves, and women in general, they got the data to tell you. And so they take action to put out products to weaken the women's minds. And just as they have done in Iran, they have weakened the female energy. They have taken away the power of the women in Iran. They're doing that here in this country. So our war is all over the globe. We have a war against women. The feminine energy has been oppressed, suppressed. It's time for us to rise up, wear your natural curls, wrap your head with beautiful colors, and shine, 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 and bring out the goddess in you, the queen in you now. This is the time. This is the time. Give yourself a hand. We can do this. We can do this. Okay. So I'll be back on Friday morning, Health and Wellbeing with Viata, for more good news, and lots of information about how to improve your health in these days, because it's all about prevention. You don't want to be on a marathon to overcome cancer or any other disease, because then you have to have more money, more energy, more. Let's just work on preventing, take the wigs off, and let's just massage in the rosemary oil and all the other oils and get healthy hair built up, and take time out and get in the sun more than anything. So thank you, 963B4U, for your comments, and thank you for all of you listening now and in the future. And again, please like and subscribe so you can get notified when I do upload a video, live video. Regularly, I'm here Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes other days, depending on the spirit talking to me, saying you got to go on there and share this information. Thank you all so much. Namaste. Sat Nam. Aho, aho to all my native brothers and sisters. Ashe, ashe, oh. to all of you out there who are evolving and vibrating at a high level. And of course, shalom, shalom. And thanks to the Prince of Peace out there in Fort Worth, Texas. Love you. Everybody have a good evening, and we'll see you on Friday.